Hi there. Hello and howdy to all my piglets. This is Sheila. Welcome back to the Painted Pig Studio. And I want to say, hugs and kisses to... Jeez, don't tell me I didn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know where I put them. To Carolyn Smith and Anna Moult. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, and I hope you hit that notification bell so you will see this video and hear me thank you, because I sincerely do. And we are up to, I think the last count, excuse me, that I saw was 68. So, yay for that, and I'm appreciate that you think that I've got something to look at. Be sure and leave a comment below if you have tried any of our little projects, and if there is something that you would like for me to do on here. I can't believe I'm saying that, but you know, there might be something, especially for a beginner, and I'll be glad to do it if I can. Okay, so this video, it was inspired by Gail Agostinelli, and this is the little project that she came up with out of her head. Well, she had a little quilt block that inspired her, but here you've got a little pocket there, tagging a little pocket there, a little pocket there, and a little pocket there, and basically it's kind of a woven thing. So her measurements, she started out with a 6x6 paper pad. I have a Tim Holtz Wallflowers here. And so I just thought I'd show you real quick on it. She starts at 2 1/4. And I suppose if you're good at math, you could compute that up higher to a larger. But I think that's as big as I want it to be for the Bettie. And so that one that I've already made will go in the Bettie, and then I will show you how to put one together with some black and white, because I will be starting that one. I may not finish the Bettie before I start the black and white. It's for someone in my family, so and I'm kind of anxious to get started with it. Okay, first cup is 2 1/4. Oh shoot. Well, we didn't need that. Don't worry. We're fine. The next one is 4 1/2. I lied. We do need that, but that's okay. We're good. Okay, and so what you have here is your first piece to weave. Now, I used double-sided on that one, but I don't have any black double-sided, so guess what? I'm kind of bummed about that. That means that for my black and white journal, I'll have to find some double-sided black and white. I mean, I don't have to, but it wouldn't hurt for me to have some. So here's my 4 pieces that I've cut at 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. You have to have 4 pieces. And I've gotten some that are kind of dark and some that are kind of light, just to contrast. And so you need 4 paper clips. So we're going to start putting one across here. I think I got all my measurements right. So you just line it up like that and put your paper clip in. Okay, and the next one, this is the light one, remember, so you're going to go with a kind of a dark one next. A dark one for the contrasting. You're going to line him up straight. Yeah, just like I'm doing. Hopefully a little bit straighter. And so you're going to do a paper clip for him. Now, this last piece, I know it's a different kind of paper, but I don't mind that. I think that's going to, if anything, add a little something to it. So we're going to go in here and just kind of weave it through. Okay? So you've got basically different color cardstock at each corner. Alright, now let's get a paper clip in there. If I can get him lined up even, he wants to be contrary. Notice I used a masculine whenever if I'm going to be derogatory. No, I didn't mean to do that. They're really unsexed. They're just paper. Okay. So there we go with that one. So this is what you have. You have your, and I know my friend Monica is a quilter, so she'll be all over this. I'm sure she will. She will. But as a matter of fact, she might have done a quilt block like that. That's what inspired Gail. So there you go. You can be inspired by just. And Monica told me that she looks at things differently now that she started junk journaling, because you don't know what's going to be fodder or what's going to be inspiration. So, and I'm going to go ahead and just close off this side and the bottom to form my pocket. And of course it got out of line a little bit, but you can always trim that if that happens. Okay. Don't stick. Now, for this one, this is going to be the bottom of this one. Maybe I cut it a bit crooked. Maybe that's why it's fooling me into thinking that it's not on there right. Oh, that's when I glued. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be a pocket here. And then this is going to be a pocket here. So we're going to want to glue the side and the bottom of this one. I'm not going to worry about the back now. And this will be glued down on the page, so I'm not going to worry that it's not double-sided, because you won't see that. Okay, so now I got those two glued. Now I need to come around here, and this will be the pocket here. And if it helps you to go ahead and do that, by all means do. Go ahead and stick your little thing in there. Now these will have to be backed with something, because they're a little flimsy to be cards, but tags. But that's what will be your tags, your offcuts from your 6.5. 6 by 6, and I think the measurements for that, for the tag, the little tags are, in case you use some paper that's not 6 by 6 like I did right here, the tags are 1.5 by 2 1/4, because quarter, Sheila, because you've got your 2 1/4 measurement already. That is, if you do a 6 by 6. Okay. And for those of you that were asking about my fur lady, Allie, I think I was taking her to the vet I think it was a Bettie video that I did. I'm not sure. Because she wasn't eating well. The diagnosis was not good. She's in kidney failure. And we brought her home, and I have been basically her hospice nurse for the past week. So I've been pretty much a wreck. And that was one reason that I didn't get the Thursday's video, or Friday's video uploaded when it was supposed to be. But anyway, so that's put me a little bit behind, but she's still hanging in there. And but I know some of you that have loved your fur babies, you know what decision I'm facing, so, or that we are facing. I'm just putting it off. I just think as long as she's eating and drinking and peeing and pooping to some degree, then we're going to chill about it. Okay, we're going to try to hang on. Okay, let's see if this will work out. This is kind of wild paper, And I've got my template here, and I've got several different sizes for corners, and I just think this is easier than, I mean, you can hold on to one corner and then line it up on the other side and all that, but I just can't. These are itty bitty pieces of paper that come off, and I think for me, it's better to just do it like that. Now, am I right? Hopefully. So, then this one, I don't know if this is going to work, actually. I think it's going to go. It might just be too wild. But, yeah, I think it goes like that. Okay, let me go ahead and actually, now that we're here, let me just go ahead and say, I'm going to back these before I cut the corners. And on these, for the black and white album, I will probably ink them with black soot. I've got that in the well, I've got it. I've got that. It's in the archival link, but it'll be fine. So, there you go. I hope you get the idea from that. I thought it was so cute. And, of course, different patterns are going to give you different looks. And you can do solids. There's nothing saying you can't. It's yours. You can do what you want to. Okay, so with this, though, I'm going to go ahead and take my tags out. And should that be like that? I'm gonna end up playing with them. I know. To get it like I want it. Let me get my little stand over here and organized. I may have to do some re-inking for my ink pad. Or I may just need to change my little applicator. It's getting pretty rough looking. I think that I'm getting about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks out of them. Next time I change it, I'll try to pay closer attention. So, let me tell you what Stupid did here. I have not left the house, really. I've stayed with Allie. That's my baby's name. For this whole week. And, I thought, well, I've got to go to the post office and mail a couple of things. And one of them was a surprise, a happy for Edith from Scrapbooking with me. And, so I went to the post office, right? And I went in, and he questioned the address. So I went back out to the car and looked at the address. And was absolutely not paying attention to what I was doing. So I hurriedly ran back into the post office to tell him that, yes, indeed, one number was wrong on the address. Guess what I did? Locked my keys in the car. I was sick. And I had to go do some grocery shopping, too, so the post office was not the only thing on my list that day. And so, I got 2 great. Well, that's just going to have to go. I think this needs to go like this, don't you? And then this one like that. Anyway, did I ink that one? So, $185 later. And my husband was pretty upset with them about that, because he thought that was just taking advantage. And in truth, it probably was. Now, I'm just going to show you. Although the guy that did it was nice, it only took him like 5 minutes. It was something, they claimed it was something to do with my car being a newer car, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Okay, I thought about putting it right here. What do you guys think? It's kind of awkward there, but Bettie is awkward. I mean, she's just so chunky. I'm sorry, Bettie. I didn't mean to do it to you, but I do it every time. What do you think about that? Yes, let's do that. But I'm not going to glue it down right now because I'm going to go ahead and do a stitch around. And I'm going to decorate these little tags. Not much, though. I wish I had some little tiny butterflies. I've got one that I can fussy cut out. Maybe I can come up with another one for that. And these two, maybe just a label or word. Let me see. Just a little label or word on each of these. And I think that will be plenty. Then, if I want them to be journaling cards, I'm going to have to back them too. And guess what? That means cutting the edges off again. Clearly, I'm at my best today. So, anyway, real quickly, I'm going to show you one other thing that I've done recently, and it was for the, since we got a little, that's okay, I didn't need that trimmer. As you know, you may know, I've been taking part in Scrapbooking with me, the May Challenge, and so this was number 4 in the May Challenge, and so what it is that Edith does a video to show you a page. You know, these are all about different pages, not just pockets and tags and things like that, because she's doing a correspondence journal. And I may end up doing one at some point. I don't think I need one right now. But so what happened, what I did was, I took 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, right, and made them a big pocket. And this is a tag from an older project, but I thought it worked real well here. But in actual fact, if you're using it for a correspondence journal, that can be cards, envelopes, memorabilia, you know, to that, all of that kind of thing. And I put a little sticker here. This is a Tracy sticker. This is one of my stickers that I put on Crooked. A little scrap. And then this is, and you may have already seen it from the Calming Collage extra that I did that Joy DeFee inspired. So this is one of the tags from there. And I've used quite a few of them in Bettie. And I just put one of those washi flowers on it to kind of mimic this. And got the little word there. And I found this little birdie that I had collaged at some point for something else. Okay, now this is a sheet. I cut this from a 12 by 12 sheet of a page protector for a scrapbook page. And what she had done was put washi stickers on each side to kind of show that you could see through, that you could see that it was a pocket. Well, I really didn't have 2 that I wanted to use that would work like I wanted it to. So I printed off this vellum from a digital that I had from Pink Monarch. So I made a front and back pocket with that. And then I have my big deep pocket here that you can put cards and letters in. And this is just, I think we've got one in the Bettie, and this was just an extra one I had, just for demonstration purposes. Can't tell you where I got the memory label from, and this label, I think it's Pink Monarch, and then I had stamped in a label, or made a label and stamped it. For that and used it. I used just enamel dots instead of the brads. Instead of the brads, I just used enamel dots. And this little envelope I made just for there. And then on this side of the scrapbook paper, again, there's access to the tag that you can write on. Another envelope I made and just closed it with a bit of washi and put a little stamp on it. You could put a label or something there if you wanted to. And this is a journaling card from Stamperia that I cut out and attached. This paper is from a paper pad from, I think, Something with a View. I can't remember. And then this is a little collage. Oh, well. This is a little collage here with one of my words, a little button, a little scrap of lace, and little scraps of paper here. And this is some of the tape that I made, the yellowed tape. And I stitched all around that tag as well. So, Lowe's truck. Somebody's lucky. So there you go. And that's challenge number 4 in E's May challenge for scrapbookingwithme.com. I think that's about it for today. I hope you're all having a great week and that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Tell your friends or your older relatives if they want to, if they're interested in a hobby, want to do some crafting, this may just be what they need right here. Now, in the near future, as I said, I'm going to do a really basic beginner type video with the terminology and also recommendations on tools, glues, inks, that kind of thing. Now, this will just be my opinion, and anybody that is further advanced than I am, I want you to be sure and put a comment below if you can add something to the video. And before I sign off, I want to say, I want to send hugs and kisses to my friend Charlotte as well. And I miss you. And so all you guys, you take care. Stay well. Hugs and kisses until we meet again. Bye-bye.